It's really too early. Ain't nobody on there. We don't have the pillows so far. Get my stuff. Forget the rules of the motherfucking game when it comes to a bitch. You supposed to make her feel like she's your woman, your lover, your friend, your ride or die. You gotta start making the hoes feel like that, man. Wow, man. Man, I'm telling you, man. You have to create a conversation daily with your female to let her know that you care more about her. Polished player, top of it. Never let a hoe go to work without you knowing what's on her mind. Never let a bitch lay down after work and close her eyes with you not knowing what's on her mind. Never let a hoe go to sleep without a smile on her face. They forget that if they don't have no relationship with this hoe, and they just keep having their hand out, and just taking the bitch money, and soon the bitch gonna see that. Soon the bitch gonna see and feel that you a user. The bitch gonna feel, oh, you just using me. You don't care nothing about me. Then the bitch got animosity. Then she go choose another pimp. And he do the same thing. Now the bitch becomes a punk motherfucker. Fuck a pimp. I'm just gonna do what I have to do with them. Because I know they don't care about no. They just want to bring up. That's where the fag come in.
VVS is diamonds on my wrist. Spent a $40,000 for that green. Lot of niggas get up on like this. You know we shot.
Hey, top of it. That music you hearing, that's King Cole. Appreciate you, King Cole. King Cole, send me that music. I tell you guys, send me your music and I bump it. The first cut you heard was KB the Don. The second cut is King Cole. Wise, sharp, and wise. Salute to you, man. Hustle hard. Top of it. Game guide for video games. Top of it. Sir Bruce. Sir Breed. Top of it, Sir Breed. Hey, I think all y'all should kind of work on starting your morning off like Sir Breed do. Sir Breed come out with the juice, and then he on that bike, man. Top of it, Sir Breed. Freddie P, top of it. Clint Abernathy, top of it, man. Jonathan Wright. Bird B. Common Sense. Maverick Banks. Balance 007. Divine Knox. Carolina Black. Glasses up to you. Jonathan Wright. Black Wall Street. Top of it, man. Denatra. Polished Player. What up with you, man? Billy Del Rey. Mr. Paul. Mr. Paul's 9. Top of it. It's a beautiful day, especially in this LA. Brandon Irving, Teddy Jazz, Bernard Brown. Top of it to y'all. And for all the people that's in the little black box, top of it to you guys. So you guys see the number. This is a call-in show at 818-863-2321. I need you guys to call in today so we can kick it around. My topic today, we talking about you. Hakeem Shabazz, top of it to you, man. Common sense. There you go. Common sense say he on my 3-mile walk. Then push-ups, arms, and sit-ups. You got to take care of your body, man. You got to. To be honest with you, I'm living proof that if you take care of yourself and take care of your body, man, along with some blessings, you'll be around for a while. You got to work on your body. Because when you get in there, when you get with baby and you take off them clothes, you want her to smile. You don't want her to laugh and make a joke. Take care of your body, man. You in them 20s, you in them 30s, you in them 40s. How you take care of your body with those 20s, 30s, and 40s, that's how you're going to wind up lasting through them 50s, 60s, 70s, and above. Take care of yourself, man. Just waiting on a few more people to get on here, so we can kick this thing off. Mel Banks, top of it, man. Hakeem Shabazz. He said, I need to have my ass in the gym today, too. Hey, man, we all do. That's a must. At least twice a week.
And I can't come down. I'm kinda high on the pill, I'm on my meds right now. Still a bad bitch, get her how to hook, cause I've never been popping collar. I guess the kid was too saucy, she got hooked in one look, couldn't get the bitch off. I fought over Jack Daniels, we get these hoes started. She walking down the track, I'ma fuck up her party. Tell her something slick, by the way, it's
Sir Bruce, top of it to you, man.
bitch smoking dick, try to run a gang up. I need a stuck down bitch. See Brad twice a month just to ice my kid. Try to renegade up. I need a stuck down bitch. See Brad twice a month just ice my kid. Oh bitch.
And that's BK Baby True popping it right there. That cut is called Closer. BK Baby True.
If a nigga had a swinger, it would sound like this. I make vodka with work, I make crack like this. And Diana got my name ringing through this bitch. A cocaine trafficker, I'm after no squash shit, no playing with pussy unless it's a bitch. 40 came with a niggas fucking in the state. Had to turn my kid up, this that no ENT shit. Playing with you niggas like we cool, but on that damn got pistol tucked up in my jeans. I'm on some very shit. Playing by the high when I ride forever, fuck with your boy.
Brandon Irving, top of it. Brandon Irving say, keep the body so your clothes don't make you who you are. That's right. Yeah, man. Yeah, Kama says BK Baby Truth got some fire, man. Big Bad Kahuna, top of it, man. Hey, Sir Bruce say, my motto is beautiful body, mind, and marvelous. There you go, man. Okay. So we starting off. What is this? The second, third week of the year, and all of those resolutions that people make. Teddy Jazz, top of it, man. And those resolutions that we make to ourselves, most people don't keep them. But I'm here to say this, man. Like I say in every video, we as men, you guys, you create your own storm. Most of your problems you can solve yourself with a little inner self-help. Sometimes, like this year that just passed, and you look back on it, maybe the reason why you're not where you're supposed to be, or put it like this, maybe you're not where you want to be, because nobody's supposed to be anywhere. We all move at our same pace. Like I said, we all kings working towards our own castle. We just taking different routes to get there. But in the end, that's what we want. We all want our castle. We all want to recognize the king in us and step up to being a man and the kings that we are. So, like I say, we 2-3 weeks into the new year. I hope you didn't step out of that shell that you in. You know, it's like shed that. I hope you then shed it. You're shedding, because it's not a overnight process. I hope you shedding that old skin of that boring, non-dressing, non-smelling, dirty nails, long toenails, cheap ass shoes. I hope you shedding that person. I hope you starting to look inside yourself and realize, the person who you want to be. You are really that person. That person is in you. You just got to bring that person out. It's in you. Some of you guys, as the year starting off, you trying to figure out how you can make the relationship better with this broad that you got sitting at home. You've been beating your head up against the wall, man. A whole year then passed, and you really like baby, and you know that baby like you, or you think she like you. You're not for sure because you haven't been kicking conversation with her. See, and I say this in every video, man, there's no way in the world that you should have questions about your woman's feelings towards you. And I know that over 60% of you guys, I know you got them questions. Man, do baby really like me, man? Or is she just here for the money? Or is she just here, for the position? Is she just here because together we look like a power company, a power couple, or when she's out with her friends and she messing with other guys, or last week we had sex. Oh, she did something different that she ain't been doing. Damn, did she learn that from somebody else? You know the question that you guys have in your mind, you insecure guys. You create, or you have created your own insecurity for something that's just as simple as tying your shoes. You didn't created your insecurity with your woman because you don't open up your mouth and talk to her. You done created this insecurity feeling that you don't know what's really going on with you and baby. And all you got to do is just sit her down and talk to her, every day and find out what's on her mind. When I say put you in your woman, I mean exactly what I'm saying. Putting you in your woman is through your conversation with her. You're letting her know what you like, what you don't like. You letting her know what make you laugh, what make you cry. You letting her know who you are, and through your conversation, you letting her know how you want to be treated. And through that conversation, she coming back with you in the same conversation. She giving it to you the way you bringing it to her. Your woman, she wants you to be curious about her. She wants you to ask questions about her and her life and her past life. And, and through asking her questions, not grilling her. I ain't talking about the pimping right now. That's not, I'm talking to people that's not in the game right now. When you ask your woman's questions about her, she don't mind. She wants you to be curious about her, but she don't want you to like give her the third degree. You know, she don't want you to grill her. Get to know her, but not by grilling her. Just take your time. Just ask questions. You can't find out everything in one day. You know, and you know, you got this woman all year. You've been bumping your head because you can just get a fake smile out of baby, not a real smile. So what you do is you say something, you make a move, you know, you do something that you think is sharp, and then she just give you one of them fake smiles. But when you first was kicking it with her, when you was first trying to have her, when you was putting in your work with her, she couldn't wait to see you each time because she was like, oh, wonder what he got in store for me this time. I wonder what we're gonna do this time. But you didn't stop doing that. All those little silly things that you used to do when you first got her. You know, them little silly things you used to do, you know, to put a smile on her face. Little goofy stuff. You don't do that no more. Now you didn't turn to that, you know, you didn't flip from being charismatic and funny and joyful and laughable and easy to talk to, and you didn't went from there to this macho motherfucker, to this, you know, like where baby feel uncomfortable in talking to you. She feeling she got questions that she want to ask you. She really want to ask you, you know, where is that man that I met in the beginning? That's a question she really want to ask you. Because slowly but surely, you know, you have continued to change. And then you go out and tell your partners, man, I don't know what's wrong with baby. You don't know what's wrong with baby. Why don't you ask her? Or why don't you, like I said, turn your head inside out. Turn your relationship inside out with this lady, you know, and then take a look. Just sit back and look at what you did when you first met her, how you courted her and, you know, and swooned her, and all you thought about was winning her over, and all you thought about was putting a smile, you know, keeping a smile on her face, you know, and all you thought about was, you know, showing her how much you really liked her. You put in you put in work with baby to have her. And all you guys out there that's with your bro, you know what kind of work that you put in to have her. And you know, I'm gonna say 90% of y'all that's on this screen, 90% of you flipped on baby, 90% of you changed. And 90% of you are having problems. You know, it might be little problems, but it's just something that all you got to do is sit baby down and kick it with, and you know, and kick it about it with her. Women love a man that's a good listener, and they love a man that cares about what they think. See, it ain't all about you. In our mind show with the people, yeah, we are number one, but baby come first. And you got to remember that in a relationship. Okay, and I say again, 90% of y'all, what makes you happy? Wait a minute. I'm gonna have to say 95% of y'all. You with your woman, you taking a walk somewhere. Here's somebody from some type of show. They stop you on the street and they ask you, what is what is one of the 3 things that really make you happy in your life? You know how the commentators are. Not, I'm changing that. 99% of y'all, especially because you got baby with you on your arm, 99% of y'all, you're gonna look at her and you're gonna say, it's her. She what makes me happy. Okay, now knowing that, and knowing that 99% of you guys, that's what you're gonna say. Knowing that, whether you admit it or not, it's time to start admitting that to yourself. If she what makes you happy, then don't you think that you should work on her being happy so she can make you happy? When I say in relationship, through conversation and through being with each other, what you put in the relationship is what you get out of it. So as we in this second week of the year, or third week, or whatever it is, I would say the second week of the year, it's time to start doing what you wasn't doing in your relationship to tighten it up. Man, you can get rid of them complaints. You can get rid of those doubts. Because you've been sitting back this past year. You go out to your work, or to your job, you go out to your hustle, you leave home, leaving baby behind. But knowing in your heart and in your mind that baby's there for you. You done made her feel secure. You done made her feel wanted. You done made her feel cared about. So you know when you walk out that door that you don't have nothing in the world to worry about except the unexpected. But as far as keeping your woman tight, you know you got that in order. But now I'm back to the I'm gonna drop it down to 80%. 80% of you guys can't make that statement right now. You can't walk out the door and look back at your spot and be like, yeah, that's my broad. I ain't got nothing to worry about. I ain't got no doubts. And the reason that you can't do it, because you doubting yourself. All your problems, all your questions concerning your mate, you are the answer. 90% of the time, you the answer is you. But you just don't want to take the time, or you just don't want to, or maybe you think it's soft to express to your woman, who you plan on spending all your life with, why is it so hard to you to express, what's going on, what you really feeling? You'll go tell your partners, you'll go tell your moms, you'll go tell your brother or your sister. You go question them about your relationship with your woman. And the answer to the question is in you. 90% of the time, the answer is you. But you just won't take the time to turn off the phone, turn off the TV, get in a room somewhere and block everybody out, and get in the mirror and talk to that man in the mirror and figure out who the fuck you are. That's 90% of you guys' problem, man, but you just won't do it. You're always trying to find somebody else or somewhere else to put the blame. Stop trying to find somebody else to blame for your damn misery. Stop trying to find somebody else to blame for you having doubts about if your woman cheating on you. Stop it. It's you. Stop looking everywhere else and look within yourself. 99% of the problems that you have in your life is you. It's stemming from you. First meet your woman, y'all, oh man, be just going all out. You know, you buying babies flowers. You know, you buying babies little trinkets. You buying a little gift. You buying a little cards. You all of her free time. You trying to monopolize all of her free time. Because you trying to show her, you know, that you the one. You trying to show her that you the one, that you want her to put her hand in yours. And you guys start walking down that highway to the top, hand in hand. You trying to show her that, hey, hey, baby, you know, shit, to put it raw, shit, I'm that nigga. That's what you're trying to show her. And you put that work in, and you spend that paper showing her that you the one. So I'm saying all that to say, why don't you keep it up? Why do you change? Why don't you keep it up? But most of y'all, this is what you do. You do all that to catch baby. Then you turn around, and at first, that first year, you taking baby out every weekend, you know, you showing her out. Not only showing her out, you know, you showing that, you know, you enjoy and you appreciate being with her. You want the world to see, hey, you know what? This is my woman right here. That year passed. And then instead of taking baby out every weekend, now you're going out with your partners. She don't say nothing. You know, you getting dressed, where you usually come home and say, hey, baby, I bought you this. Hey, how you like this cute black dress right here? Or how you like this a sexy powder blue dress right here with these powder blue gaiters I bought you to accent them. Or you done bought her that first pair of red bottoms just to show her your appreciation. Show her that you ain't no cheap motherfucker, which most of y'all are. You got to remember, when you're giving your woman a gift, you got to buy your woman something that you like. You got to buy your woman, you know, something that you like seeing on her. This would get me about most of y'all. You know, you guys out in the street, you know, chasing these little buzzards, chasing these little strawberries. Yeah, they still got them. And they don't look nowhere near your woman that's sitting at home. And I'm mentioning this on every video because I want you guys to really understand, you know, this dumbass cheating shit that you do. It's like a waste of life. It's like a waste of time. Because whatever it is, you out in the street, you with this woman, you married, or y'all together. So there's your commitment right there. If you didn't want to make the commitment, then you should have stayed single. But now you done made the commitment. You done put in all this work to have this broad. Man, you done put in work. You done spend a few dollars, you know, on them different little dates and on them different little outings, but it don't matter because, you know, there is no price on happiness. That's the way I look at it. I ain't saying be no trick. I'm saying ain't no price on happiness. I'm talking about when you're trying to have baby. So you put in all that time, you put in all that effort, then you get her. Okay, so then you get her, and then after you get her, after a few months, then you out trying to, you know, mess with another broad. Now, I ain't saying nothing about looks, because just like we walk down the street, you know, and we see a bad broad, we look. When we with our broad, we look. But we're not going to be just disrespectful and just walking with your woman. Your woman got you on her arm, and y'all walking down the street. I see a bad broad, I'm going to look, you know, and then I'm just going to, you know, keep on doing what I'm doing. But I'm not going to turn my head and look like that, and I'm walking with my woman. Now, you in that life is different. But if you're not in that life, then you done made a commitment to be a certain way. Peep this out right here. You and baby walking down the street. Some dude walked by, he cut up. muscles bulging, you know how they wear the little tight shirts, they coming out of the shirt, and he walked by. If your woman turn her head like that and look at him, man, you going the fuck off. And you going off. So in turn, what makes you think it's cool for you to do that to her? I'm not talking about the game. That's not even what this discussion is about. Because that's a completely different world. I ain't talking about that game world right now. I'm talking about you guys that's not in the game, You guys, you're working, you're hustling. You got a woman that you stay with. Your efforts and your concentration should be on building baby to be that bad broad that you out there in the streets trying to go chase. She probably ain't shit. This is New Year starting up, man. We men. How about y'all start thinking with the big head, and just continue to use that little head for pleasure. It's a new year. It's a new day. All that time you running the streets with your partners and neglecting baby at home. And then when she leave your ass, you going crazy. 80% of you guys, that's more emotional than men. And every argument with baby, instead of being the man and never letting them see you sweat and having a decent conversation, because like I say, you set your patterns in your relationship. When it comes to dressing, you set a pattern. When it comes to eating, you set a pattern. When it comes to living your life with your woman, you set the pattern. There's an argument, you set the pattern. The way you talk to her is the way she talk to you. Now, if you come off with you punk bitch, you once a month bleeding, low life, if you coming off like that, then she coming off the same way. You black motherfucker, it's gonna be the same thing. Man, this is a new year, man. Stop all that. That means that you being just as emotional as baby. Somebody got to have the balls in the family. You call yourself a man, it should be you. Talk to your woman. I'm not saying now don't raise your voice, because we all get angry. But a female ain't gonna never let me see. She ain't gonna never let her. I ain't gonna never let her see me sweat. I'm gonna let her know I'm in control of my emotions. And you know what's gonna happen? She gonna be in control of hers. She gonna talk to me the same way I talk to her, even in the case of an argument. Because once again, I want you guys to remember that ladies, they do not forget what you say in an argument. They're gonna store that stuff in their head, and and it might not be the next argument or misunderstanding you have, or it might not be the next one, but sooner or later, they coming with that. That's why I say it's okay. See, ladies are just like us in a certain sense. Ladies like for a man to feel free to open up to him when they're having a conversation. See, and to me, which is a mistake, see, a lot of ladies, they want to know about your past and what you did in your past. A little bit of your past is okay, but I don't think that's necessary for us to reveal everything about us. I'm not going to reveal everything about myself to no female. I'm going to milk me to her a little bit at a time, because, and I say this in every video, the worst thing in the world to me is for a female to tell another female, or to tell anybody, oh, I know Robert. Oh, girl, you can't tell me nothing. I know how Robert is. Man, that's got to be terrible. That's got to be terrible for a female to even think that she knows you. She can know you on the surface. She can know a little bit about you inside. But as men, we got to keep the mystery in our relationship. I'm not saying just be a total mystery. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that leave a little bit for them to wonder about. Just like women like for you to be curious about them, just reverse it. It's okay to communicate with your woman, but don't let her know everything about you. You know, it takes time. It don't happen overnight. Okay. I've been kicking it for 35 minutes. I just want you guys to start calling in. But, you know, me and my partner Rosebud, we was kicking it the other day. And I was telling him, we was talking about the difference in the game now in opposed to coming through my era, me and Rosebud's era. See, and I'd already been in the game 4 or 5 years before I met Bud. And then when I met him, I told him, I said, you know what, man? Reputation is everything. And I said, what we got to do is what the generation, because, you know, coming through the game, it's different generations. The generation that I was in, they didn't have no, you know, they might go to somebody else's party, but they didn't throw no parties. You know, they didn't have no pimp and hoe parties and picnics and outings. They didn't do none of that. So when I hooked up with Bud, I said, man, we got to do things to show Hollywood, to show the Hollywood pimps. We got to do things. We got to set a standard. We got to do things that they can't do unless they really pimping. See, at first, I was buying Cadillacs every year. Every year I'm riding fresh. But every year, everybody else was getting Cadillacs. Every year, everybody else riding fresh, brand new Cadillacs every year. So I say, man, I got to do something different. I got to draw a line. I got to step up. First, I went to have the biggest jury, made sure I had the biggest flyest jury. I thought I had the biggest flyest jury out of every pimp that I ever came across. And every day in Hollywood, it was over 100 pimps. But during that era, when you came to Hollywood, you better be ready if you call yourself pimping. Because during that era, if you came to Hollywood and you wasn't ready, mentally, physically, you was gonna get knocked, you know, or you might get your ass whooped. Because you ain't a man and you out here, you know, you a boy amongst men. You know, in the game spit boys out. Yes, the game definitely spit boys out. So I said, I'm going to do something that nobody else around here did. So I went to one of the biggest hotel in Beverly Hills, which is the Beverly Hilton, the Beverly Wilshire Hilton. On Wilshire Boulevard, the Beverly Wilshire. And I wanted to rent out the whole top floor. But during this time, one of the Shahs, the Shah of Iran, he had the whole top floor. So I had to rent out the second floor beneath him for the party. Okay, so coming through my era, blowing cocaine was just like people smoke weed nowadays. Everybody had their little Coke spoon. Either they kept it in their pocket or they had their gold Coke spoon around their neck. You know, we went to the after hours and everybody, you know, blew cocaine and smoked weed. It was a party. Nobody got hooked. It was just something that we did. It was just like they smoke weed today. That's how strong pimping was mentally during those times. Because we was at the after hours damn near every night. Everybody was blowing cocaine, but everybody was right back on our track the next day. Because we was more about the game than about the drugs. That was just part of it. Different times, different ways. But what I'm saying is that give the party. Then we gave another party. Only black club in LA. A brother named Herb Payton. And he had this club right on the corner of Crescent Heights and Sunset. The day before, Robert Kennedy had gave some type of dinner there. So the next night was a party. I sent out invitations to all the pimps in Hollywood, all of them. Let them know it was a formal affair. You had to come with a tuxedo, and your woman had to come with dinner attire. No pimps had ever done anything like that. Nobody, not even pimps, nobody, no squares. But this was for the game. Everything free. Roses for your lady at the table, champagne, free champagne, any kind of dinner, whatever you want to order from the menu. Everything free. Prior to that, I ordered a yacht. Me and my partner Rosebud ordered a 150-foot yacht. Excuse me. Ordered a caterer. They had the Magic Castle in Hollywood. It's still there. The Magic Castle was for members only. Went to the Magic Castle, hired a magician, had him on the boat, had the crew. I'm telling you, it was doing things different to stand out. That's why I hear a lot of you guys that's in the game talking about, reputation ain't everything. You know, a reputation ain't everything. But in the game, reputation is everything. That, you know, what? Okay. I can't hear the reputation is not everything, but it is everything. So I told my partner Rosebud, I said, Bud, we got to do things to leave a mark. We got to do things to get this, to make us be, you know, that motherfucker that other people don't do. We got to step up and show the other people in the game the worth of the game, the glitter and the glamour of the game. See, nowadays y'all pop your collar talking about the glitter and the glamour, but only a few of you really make it come true. Okay, first call. Hey, Topper, what's your name? What city you calling from?
Top of it, Tay Exquisite, man, Elegance. You know, you be seeing me sometimes on the IG. I hit you on New Year's, man.
Yeah. Top of it, man. What's going on with you, man?
I just want you to paint the picture and put paint where it ain't, man, and talk about how, what you just say. You say that it was over 100 pimps in Hollywood back in the day.
Man, yeah, I'm finna tell that story, man. I'm just
damn, suited and booted.
Man, I'm fixing. Hey, man, I'm fixing to get off here. I'm fixing to finish telling you the story, man. And you call back in. Okay. All right, cool. Appreciate you. So, like I said, it was over 100 pimps in Hollywood every day. And the way that I'm talking about, we really pimping. So every day, all them 100 pimps in Hollywood, if you was really about the game, we was changing suits 3 and 4 times a day. I'm talking about every day we changing suits 3-4 times a day, never wearing the same suit in a 30-day period. Now, you think that I'm just running my mouth, but out of all them 100 pimps, they all did the same thing. Why? Because in Hollywood, it wasn't just pimping, it was really pimping. And that's how we got down. So different pimps that came from out of town, a lot of them got spit out the town, and we knocked a whole lot of them off with the glitter and the glamour. Everybody was trying to see whose jury, let me get some water, my brother. Everybody was trying to see whose jury was bigger than each other, who was flyer than each other, who got different suits on. See, we all going to the tailor shop. I'm telling you, talk about the glitter and the glamour, man, you couldn't say Hollywood without saying the glitter and the glamour. See, this is what I'm saying. How the game been changed, y'all don't get on like that no more. Man, y'all don't get on like that. Man, the game is about the glitter and the glamour. It's about the having a reputation. How you get a reputation? Doing things that your other peers don't do. Man, me and Rosebud gave so many doggone parties. In every party, check this out. Rosebud gave a party at his house. We had valet parking. We had bodyguards. We had food catered in. And picture this right here. I must have counted. Let me see. I counted like 80 something different pimps with a hose that came to that party. Everybody was suited and booted. Not one person had on no jeans or no tennis shoes. Not one picture was taken that wouldn't fly. I'm talking about you got to be really dialed to have a party at your house and invite the whole world to see how your pimping is going. But talk about the reputation and my partner Rosebud, and he had a commercial on the radio, prompting TV. So it was like some doggone big affair, but it was some fly pimp shit. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this past year, I ain't saw no flyers. I ain't saw nothing about none of that, for none of y'all that's screaming that pimping and popping your collar. I ain't seen none of that. Now, you might be had it in your little city. You know, I'm talking about, don't be trying to blame the corona. I'm talking about before the corona. If the pimping is about the glitter and the glamour, then you need to be bringing the representing the glitter and the glamour. Don't just be talking about it. See, I wasn't even talking about the game. I don't even know how I got on it. I don't even know how I got on that conversation. I was talking about something else. Hey, Janice. We got Janice on here. How you doing, Janice? Janice say hoes used to go to work in the snow with a bathing suit and thigh-high boots on and fur and full-length coats. That's right. That's right, Jazzy. That's that flyness. That's that glitter and that's glamour of the game that don't go away. Let me stop right here and nod a few people that's on here. Irvin Mack, top of it. Janice, I'm at to see about getting you on the next show, Janice. So I'm gonna let you guys know that Janice gonna be on the next show if she's available, and you guys can get you some questions together that you might want to ask her. Geechee Sultan, top of it. Cole, top of it, man. Irvin Mack, K-Rock. He says if you really dress with suits, you know that's a lot of money. That's right. Third one, Jonathan Wright, Brandon Irving. Man, Brandon Irving, that's a good statement, man. I'm going to post that. Brandon Irving said, I used to be scared of the mirror until I found my answers in the mirror. You know, hey, man, that's some good stuff. That's just what I'm talking about. All the answers, you know, like I say, you beat your head up against the wall trying to figure out, you know, what's the problem? You know, why I can't get past the first date with this lady? Why I can't, I've been with her. She was smiling when I first got with her, when she first got with me. How come she not smiling no more? And why is it that no matter how hard I try and no matter how many things I buy for her, she only smiled for that moment. Then the smile fades away. See, you can't buy happiness with your woman, because after a while she get tired of the gifts. You know, you got to realize that it's not the gifts that she wants. Of course, she wants gifts from you. Don't get me wrong. Every lady likes gifts, but she's not looking for gifts to make her happy. She didn't come into, oh, I'm gonna come into his life and I'm gonna make him miserable. Come on now. Common sense. Your woman didn't come into your life to make you miserable, and you didn't come into her life to make her miserable. So where did it get where it's at? You guys, y'all know who I'm talking to. You trying to figure, man, where did it get to where it's at now? How did it get so bad? It got so bad because you let it get that bad. You stopped getting up in the morning, looking in the mirror, knowing what your problems is with baby. Trying to figure out, is the problem really you? And 99% of the time, the problem is you. It's you neglecting your woman mentally and physically. You forgetting that if she happy, you happy. You forgetting that, you told her that you was going to keep a smile on her face till her jaws ache. You told her that you was going to keep her life exciting. You told her that she was going to win by putting her hand in yours. You told her that she had a future. But that shit only lasted for 1 year. Now you're back to that same old person you was before you met her. You was only impressing her. You wasn't trying to get to have her part of you. You was just trying to catch her. Then after you caught her, now you act like you don't know what to do. Man, sit back. It's only going to take you a second. I don't care how long it's been. Think about what you did to catch baby. Think about it, man, just think about it. You're going to even enjoy those thoughts. Okay. Got another call coming in here. All right, what's your name? What city you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Tay? This is JP about Detroit.
JP out of Detroit. What's up with you, man? What's going on?
Out here, man, on my way to Chicago, man. I'm listening to you right now. You guys spoke on that cheating piece, man. And I wanted to call and see if you can expound on it and why you think it is that we do that. And then secondly, if you can speak on, how it make your woman look at you when you do that.
Right. Okay. You know what, man? That's some good stuff, man. Appreciate you calling in, man.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'm about to double back in. Appreciate you.
Okay, man. All right. Okay. So what he's talking about is we put like I said earlier, we put in all this work, we put in all this time and effort to catch this broad. Then we put in all this time and effort to convince her to move in with you. So first you done put in the time and work to catch her. Then you put in the time and work to get her to move in with you. You can't do without her. You want to wake up every morning, roll over looking at her. Okay. Then once she there, then your ass start cheating after the first year. And you know why you do that? Because you don't know what satisfies you. You don't know that you got a real woman right here next to you, that all you got to do is build on her, show her the kind of woman that you out in the damn streets looking for. It just don't make sense. Whatever you use to catch her, okay, you got her now. Now, man, start building her into that bad bitch that you want. And it's not like, I'm not talking about not like creating some type of person. Or I'm not even talking about changing your woman. All you doing is helping her be through conversation and through your actions. What you're doing is showing her what kind of woman a real man wants. And in turn, she gonna follow your lead. She gonna start treating you like the man that she wants. So that's some more work you putting in. So why would you risk all this work and time and effort that you done put in to catch this broad and have her. Man, you done put the work in, and y'all know you done put the work in. But then you give up on the work and go out here chasing one of these little motherfucking skanks that can't even hold a candle to this real woman. Why she can't hold a candle? Because you helped mold this woman. You helped build this woman. This your woman. This the woman you've been asking for. So now she here. Now this woman is part of your happiness. This woman part of you. So I don't get it. I don't get it. So what's the purpose of going messing with them little skanks and them little berries? And baby's right here. What? Okay. What? You don't think baby's titty's big enough? Okay. Get her some more. Oh, what, you think her ass ain't shaped good enough? This your woman. Go buy her ass. Oh, what, you think baby's teeth messed up? This your woman. Get her some more teeth. What? Her hair too short for you or whatever? Okay. Get her some more hair. Not saying that she's just sitting there letting you mold her, but what I'm telling you is she's following your lead. She see you sharp every day. She gonna want to be sharp to match with you. She listening to you talk every day. She listening to your conversation. You sound intelligent. You sound like some sense. You got some sense. You ain't saying this and that and yeah, man, fuck that. You're not talking like that. So she's not gonna talk like that. Oh man. Hey, call back. No, I hit the wrong button. I made a mistake. But like I was saying, she's gonna follow your lead. When man, I want you guys to remember something. Hey, 909, my bad for hanging up on you. Call back. I want you guys to understand something, man. When you with your woman, you on stage every day with her. Every day she's watching you. And why she's watching you, you know why? Because she's like I said earlier, she's going to follow your lead. She's going to act the way you act. Hey, Top, what's your name? What city you calling from?
Oh, it's Exquisite, man. You know who it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I had to tap back in. So, Ted, you saying about a woman, about the way she dressed, right, man?
Yeah.
Well, lately, like how you've been saying lately, I was on Fig a couple weeks ago. Them bros, they out there with heels on. You know, mine, she gonna stay with her heels on. So yeah, hey, you know what?
I rolled out the other night, and I see they changing up. I see, I see it. I see it's lesser than bras wearing them little slipping sliders. Then it's more wearing heels now. I was like, yeah, man. Somebody. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I've been noticing. I was like, yeah, man, that's a good thing right there, man. Because, like I say, even in the game, the game is about the glitter and the glamour, and that's really been taken away from the game. And that's really what a lot of the problems is. You can't paint a picture talking about it's the glitter or the glamour, and then when a broad look at you or you open your mouth and speak and what comes out, it ain't the glitter or the glamour. You that same old gang banging ass nigga, hood ass nigga, only now you got a piece of hoe. You know what I'm saying, man?
Hey, Tay, don't tell them too much because then I don't want everybody dressing like me. I want to stick out like a sore thumb. I dress up nice and Georgia Reeboks. I was thinking something fly in the suit.
There you go, man. All right, man. Appreciate you calling in, man.
One more thing.
Okay.
While you was up in the game, did you ever go international and go touchdown in like London or maybe Canada or something of the sort?
Oh man, I had an international career also, man. I went to Brazil, London, France. I went to Australia, Copenhagen. Hey man, I did some beautiful, man. I did some international pimping, man. I really did. Went to Singapore. Had some bras over there, man. 1 month, man, I had 2 bras over there. 1 month, man, I got 60 racks out of each bra. You know, had her over there in Singapore in one of them little geisha houses, you know. But that's another story, man. I ain't even spoke on my international story yet, man. I'm gonna say, yeah, man. That's an international pimping, man.
And yeah, make sure you tell everybody if you really want to get some money, you ain't gotta be on Fig. It's like you told me, it's other places out there. You got Long Beach Boulevard. You can make your own blade around here.
That's right.
Home money blade.
That's right. That's right, man.
You don't gotta go, like you said, take the problems out your lady before she step out that door.
That's right. That's right. He raised them obstacles. That's right, man.
All right,
man. Appreciate you calling in. All right. Okay. And it's really funny because I noticed what he was saying. You know, every once in a while, you know, I don't have no hoes, but every once in a while, young pimping come in town, and you know, if I've been kicking it with him, or you know, and what I do is, you know, a lot of pimps come in town, they call me, you know, we might go have a drink or something. I might ride down the track with him. That's how I know, you know, what's really going on out there, because I ride through and I see it. But one thing, okay, enough of the pimping. Let me get back right quick, you know, on talking about these ladies. Hey man, you having a conversation with a woman. First off, things that she want to notice, she want to see if it's any kind of chemistry. And you should see if there's any kind of chemistry. I'm saying, if you've been talking to, if I get 10 minutes out of a lady, I'm gonna get 20. If I get 20 minutes out of conversation out of a lady, then we fixing to have our first date. Now I don't know how long it takes you guys, because it's about the chemistry. If I don't feel the chemistry, or you can tell that like right away. I'm not gonna just keep wasting my time, you know, talking to no female. And as I say, you know, you want to have a bra, you need it. I know that this little pandemic went through a rock. You know, it's kind of hard to put in the proper work with this pandemic, but it ain't gonna be going on forever. So what I'm saying is that when you putting in work, when you trying to have a female, you should talk to at least 20 females a day. And what's gonna make you catch that one is timing. See, life is all about timing. Right time, right area, right time, right place. Catching a female, like I said, it's all about timing. But if you don't talk to at least 20 a day, then you probably never find baby. You got to put in your work. Different conversation for each lady, but it's got to be some kind of chemistry that you have going with her within the first 10 or 15 minutes. Enough chemistry, you can feel it, and you know if you know if she the one or not. After the first 20 minutes, you know you can feel it. So move on. You know, don't waste your time. You know, it's like bumping your head up against the wall. You know, you can't have every woman that you come in contact with. She got to feel you. You got to feel her. And maybe the female that you with, maybe that's wrong. Maybe that's why you're not getting along with her. Maybe you didn't lost that chemistry. Maybe it's just not there. So shit, leave her alone, move on. See, that's what a lot of you guys' problem is right now. You're afraid to move on. You in a messed up position with this broad that you with, but you're afraid to move on. You worried about what you gonna lose, or you worried about how it's gonna set you back, or you worried about that, you know, you might have to not start over. Maybe you might have to start in the middle, start back in the middle. But I say, personally, I say there's no price for your happiness. Sometimes we might have to suffer the consequences for our happiness. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do to be happy. And sometimes it might cost you. Well, so what? I'm happy. So it don't matter. But if you're not with this woman to be happy, what you with her for? What you brung into your life so y'all can argue every day? You brung into your life so out of a week, you guys smiled and laughed less than you done been at each other's throats. Meaning that you done been you guys been arguing all week more than you've been intimate. Y'all argued so much with each other until, just think about this. You and your woman, all of a sudden, y'all can't agree on nothing. Everything is a disagreement. She gets upset about the smallest thing. You get upset about the smallest thing. You guys, y'all don't do nothing together no more. Even when you guys plan to go do something together, even before you can get out the damn door, here's an argument about something so small and something so petty. This is a new year starting off. You don't have to you don't have to continue to live your life like that with your woman. Either sit your ass down with her. I don't care if she don't want to sit down. Make her ass sit down. You sit your ass down. Y'all get face to face, eye to eye. It don't matter who go first, but open up your mouth and tell baby what you want. Tell her what you don't like. Just like you used to tell her. But you didn't have to tell her because she knew. Y'all started off. She know what make you laugh. She know what make you cry. She know what make you happy. She know what makes you miserable. She knows that because y'all started out working on that. You started off showing each other that. Where did it go? Ask yourself that. Where did it go? I'm not going to blame baby. As a man, I'm blaming you. Baby wasn't trying to catch you. You was trying to catch her. You spotted baby. You got after her. And so what was your purpose of having her? What, to make her miserable? Oh, you you fooled her. Oh, you made her think that you was that nigga. But you really wasn't. You was just faking. You really wasn't shit. You just thought you was a man. You was a piece of man living off your emotions, not knowing who you are, but thinking that you want a woman in your life and you bringing her in your life and you making her miserable because your dumb ass don't know who you are. You want the world. You want this bad broad, but you don't even know who you are. So once you get her, you gonna blow her because you don't know who the hell you are. You haven't took the time to try to erase all of the flaws that you have. And we all do have flaws, but we can limit our flaws. We all got emotions in us. Sure, we all get angry. We all get happy. We all get sad. But I bet you I know how to control every one of those feelings or emotions, when they come to me. You're not going to push my button by asking me a simple question and send me off. Rearrange your life by setting up a pattern for your life with your woman. Instead of having an argument, you get mad and walk out the door, leaving baby in wonderment. She want to settle the argument. She want to talk to you. But your ass in your emotions and you yelling and screaming and, man, let me walk out here, man, before I slap this bitch. This was in your mind instead of thinking, man, Man, it's a real problem. I got to straighten out this problem with my woman. I don't want to be arguing with my woman. I don't want to see her face looking like a damn devil because she's mad at me. You know how some ladies, they get mad, they look like a damn devil. They be so angry. You know, they arguing and you know, you can erase all that. Just tone it down. You know, listen, baby, all that arguing, all this, no, that we're not going to do. We're going to talk like two adults. Where do we go wrong? Let's figure out what's wrong. Either figure out what's wrong, you know, or leave baby alone and y'all go your separate ways. This is a new year. Don't torture. Don't go through this new year torturing yourself by being with a broad or a dude that you like him, but you don't really love him. You're only there out of convenience. You're only there because you're used to this person. But it ain't the way you want it to be. This ain't really the broad you want. Or if she is, well then do the man thing and build her and groom her. And y'all groom each other together. So she think what you think, even when she's not with you. Where after a year or 2 or 3 or 4, and she look at you coming out that shower, or she look at you once you get dressed, and you can feel her looking, and you look over there and catch her looking, and she got them stars in her eyes still, and you think to yourself, man, I'm still a motherfucker, because you still making it that way. You ain't got to wonder. You know why baby keeping the smile on her face till her jaws ache, because you made it that way, and you keeping it that way every day. So all the time we don't feel, sometimes you might not feel like keeping baby in the right spirit. So, you know, might be one of them days you like, man, you know, screw that. But then you got to remember, you didn't set the pattern. Baby always thinking about you. You always on her mind. She always thinking about doing for you and bettering your life because you didn't put it there. All I'm telling you is just keep it going, and you ain't going to have no questions. You ain't going to have no doubts about what's on your woman's mind. Just keep talking to her. Just keep trying to make her life be better. Just keep thinking of things to keep a smile on her face. Because you keep a smile on her face, she gonna keep a smile on your face. When you get ready to step out that door, and she put her hand in yours, she just showing you how secure she feel about you. It's all on you. You made her feel like that. She put her hand in yours, or she put her arm in your arm, and y'all start to stroll. And she thinking, yeah, this is my man right here. And you can look over at her. She got that smile on her face. You know, that smile like, yeah, I'm that bitch. And this my nigga right here. You know, I say it, but the way I say it, you know, I want you to feel exactly what I'm saying. Y'all know that look I'm talking about. Y'all know what it feels when you got your woman on your arm and y'all sharp. And you walking and you know the world is yours because you made her feel like that through your actions, through your conversation. Then there's no worries, man. It's all about you. It's all on you. If your woman ain't keeping a smile on her face, like I say, that's my saying, and I don't care if I say it 100 times. If you're not keeping a smile on your woman's face till her jaws ache, then you need to go back to the drawing board and figure it out. If you got questions in your mind, if she messing around on you when she go out with her friends, or she do something different, my friends want me to go to happy hours with her, and she go, and you wondering, dog, she ain't done that before. Is she meeting somebody? You won't have them doubts. You won't have them questions because you've been doing your job. You've been standing on your manhood, and baby, see it. She watching you on stage every day. Keep performing, but you're really just being you. And every day You should be creating a new experience for your woman. Something that's going to keep your life exciting. Man, it's a new year, man. Stop being that same old boring ass. Stop it. I just thinking about your boring ass, you know, gives me a headache. So I know what to do to baby, and she right there with you. I know she tell her friends, you know, they looking through the GQ magazine. I know she telling her friend, I wish my man dressed like that. I love him, but he don't know how to dress. But it's okay. Wouldn't you rather have it the opposite way? You gonna be steady dressing baby, but you got to dress yourself too. You're not changing your woman. You just showing your woman what men like, what you like. Baby, how you like this? How you like this outfit right here? I think this outfit look good on you. Well, I don't know. Then you go buy it or take it to the store and get it. Damn, baby, you look good. Girl, you. Man, it's 1 week then passed. No, it's been 3 days since my last video. So I need you to ask yourself in 3 days, how many compliments you done gave your broad in these 3 days? How many? Baby wake up in the morning, you know, and she get out the bed, she walk into the bathroom. Damn, baby, that ass look good as a motherfucker. Wait, hold up. Yeah, after you get that morning pee in, come back here and I got something to holler at you about. Or she know that she gonna always be looking good for you. You on your job, she on your job, y'all come home, she come home before you. When you come home, your woman better not be looking the same way she was looking when you left her that morning. If your woman is looking the same way that she was looking when you left her, then she done got way too familiar. And you need to tell her, hey, wait a minute, man. I don't know how long I've been talking, but this phone ain't even ringing. I've been talking like 8 minutes, man. This phone ain't even ringing. Hey, what's up with y'all, man? Hey, I ain't here to entertain y'all. Hey, man, this is a motherfucking talk show, man. And I need y'all to call in, man, so we can do some doggone talking, so we can kick it. Hey, I'm telling y'all, man, you know, this ain't no motherfucking talk show, man. This is a doggone entertaining show where I entertain y'all of y'all calling in here, you know, kicking your life with me, man. So I don't know what's up, man. We've been on 1 hour and 20 minutes. Maybe y'all tired of listening to me talk, man. Maybe I should wrap it up. But let me see here. The Trucker Madro 88, Irvin Mack, 100 Acre Woods. Okay, what did he say here? He said, Tay, I think you're giving women too much credit. They got demons they haven't worked out, and a lot of men who did the work out here overcoming demons she trying to hide. Well, see, 100 Acre Woods, that's why I say women got demons in them. We all got demons. But what I'm saying is that you're not gonna be happy with your woman until you continue to talk to her, and whatever demons that she got locked in the closet, it's up to us to bring them out. Just like we got demons and flaws within us. If we don't bring them out, and if we don't kick it, and we don't straighten them out, baby ain't gonna be there no more. And if we don't bring out the demons and flaws in her and work on them, she ain't gonna be here no more. Or you not gonna be there no more. Y'all not gonna fit. It ain't gonna work out. So that's why when we having these ladies and they with us and they part of our life, our job is we working on each other together. I'm working on me and she working on her. And we working on each other together. So through conversation, all those demons and that's hid in the closet and all them flaws, through conversation with your woman, you gonna work it out. Either you're gonna work it out, or you're gonna discover there's too much baggage and baby be moving on. Okay. Irvin Mack, top of it to you, man. Calvin Boyles, K-Rock. Okay, go up to your He said go up this question. Okay, here we go. K-Rock say, if you could do the game all over in this area, how would you go about it? If I could not do the game over, if I could be in the game now, like it was when I came through the ranks, the only difference now is when I came through the ranks and I came through my era in the game, it really was about standing up and standing out. It really was about show and tell. It really was about the glitter and the glamour. It really was about, almost everybody, every pimp in the game, he knew his job was to make his broad better. And he knew that his job was to make his broad be part of him, because it was show and tell every day. You on stage and you was going to get your ass knocked off. So you had to stand up. Coming through my era, you had to make the broad be a part of you, literally. Otherwise, you was going to lose her because it was too much competition. Everybody trying to outshine everybody. That's competition. That don't go on nowadays. So, like I said, man, just completely different eras. I wouldn't go about it no different. I go about the same way, because the game don't change. People try to change the game. All right. Bianca Van Bruin, she said timing is everything, and she is so correct. I'm gonna post that. She's correct. Timing is everything. I believe life is about timing. Everything is about timing. But like I said, we got Texas Finest, Marvin Gage. He said, okay, Rocket. He said, what blades are wide open in LA? Hey, listen. So you already know about Fig. But if I was in the game right now, only thing I would go down on Fig would be to put my work in, because down on Fig, it's a lot of pimping going on. So if I was still in the game, I put my work in on Fig, but I would not put my lady down on Fig. Because you want your woman to have class. You want your woman to be a reflection of you. So a lot of times the track that you put them on, it's just got a lot to do with who you are, and what advantage is it having for you? But like I say, if I was in the game right now, I still wouldn't get out on Fig. I would be getting down on Sunset in Hollywood. Sunset is wide open. Western is wide open. You got Inglewood. You got Santa Monica down on Pacific Coast Highway or Main Street. Why? Because there's hotels there. There's hotels, and then there's the beach. There's hotels on both sides of the street on Pacific Coast Highway. Now, of course, you can't put no broad in no heels and have her walking through a beach area, because that's not the way you do it. You got to be a thinking pimp. Just like in Hollywood, the way that the broads dress on Fig, you cannot put a broad down up on Sunset looking like a hoe. She can look hoish, but she cannot look like a hoe on Sunset. And sometimes you have to think. I was telling the pimp that the little broad that I got from the guy from Ohio. First time I put her down on Sunset, the little tennis outfits. They had a little short skirt and they got the little panties on them. They connected to the tennis outfit. I put baby in a tennis outfit, put in some tennis shoes, gave her a tennis racket, and that's how I introduced her to Sunset. Laugh if you may, and you might think that is funny, but that first day I put her on Sunset in that tennis outfit, 1,800 that day. That was just one day. So I'm just saying, you know, you got to move around. LA is wide open. Sunset, Western, Beverly Hills on Sunset, all the way down to the Moose. That's on Sunset. You can get down. You just have to ride through Hollywood. You will see tracks. Wherever there's a close motel, there's a track. Branch out from Figueroa. Introducing your woman to LA, I rode through Figueroa with her and let her see what was going on, but I put her down on Sunset. Now, Fig is full of hoes and pimps, but Fig got a lot of grimy shit going on. You know, gangbangers jumping out the bushes on pimping and, you know, a little bit of everything going on. So I hope I answered your question, man, about what open tracks that they wait a minute. Oh, that's up here. What open blades do they have in LA? So I hope I answered your question, man. Okay. Bianca Van Buren, she says, some folks living in misery because they're afraid to die alone. That's a great statement. Make a lot of sense. If it ain't working, next. That's right. That's right. I'm gonna let you guys read that again. Some folks living in misery because they're afraid to die alone. I know a lot of friends of mine, you know, personal friends of mine. It's like they cannot live their life without having a woman living with them. They're miserable with a woman living with them, and they're miserable with a woman when she's not living with them. But then once a woman is living with them, they got all kind of complaints and, you know? So I'm saying, I know you like who you with, but don't be afraid to step back and be by yourself for a minute. Because like I say, life is all about timing. That right person that you're looking for, you're gonna run into him. Life is about timing. Don't spend this next year in misery with this person that you with because you're afraid to be alone. Good statement, Bianca. Okay. Who else we got here tuning in? King Joseph, First Dynasty AD Army. Top of it. Janice Yeager say, when hoes look like money, they get money. That's right. Texas Finest. Mervyn Gage. Better keep him happy because when the cat's away, the rats will play. You know, man, I used to hear that statement a lot, but into a sense, that statement is true, that keep him happy because, you know, when the cat's away, the mice gonna play. That statement is kind of true, but then that statement, we can blow that statement to hell because all you got to do is do the things for your woman that you want her to do for you. Treat her like you want to be treated. You can open your woman's eyes to different things that you do for her, and then she will turn around and turn and do the same thing for you, or she'll figure out a way to do something better. You know, women are creative. You know, you'll have your house fixed a certain way, your living room, and you think that you done laid it out. But then you let your woman come in there, she'll make it look completely better than you. So I'm saying you should design your life with your woman the same way. Your goal should be to make each other happy every day until it ends. But if by chance that it doesn't work out like that, and you see that it's not working like that, stop trying to hang on. You know, let baby go and you move on. It's okay. That's what life is. You know, life is continuing to explore until you find who finds you. Okay. We got Cole, Irvin Mack. I said K-Rock, third one, Jonathan Wright. I said Brandon Irvin. Now listen, man. Oh, Uber Smooth. Let's see what we got here. He says, if anybody is suffering from the flu or cold, pick up some. Oh, he's talking about, okay. All right. Okay. Hakeem Shabazz. Who else we got here? Demond McCoy. Teddy Jazz. Common Sense. DMV Greedy. Brandon Irvin. Mel Banks. Sir Bruce. Sir Breed. Teddy Jazz. Bernard Brown. Hustle Hard. And you know, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. And I just want you to remember that when you with a woman, you got to make her feel energetic. You got to make her feel secure by being with you. Hold on. Hey, what's your name? What city you calling from?
This is Ray from California.
This who? What's your name?
I said Ray from California.
Ray from California. Top of it, Ray. What's going on with you, man?
Nothing. I know it's kind of like off subject, but I got like a question. Because
ain't no question off subject, man. You know, this is a kick in this show, man. What's the question?
Okay, smooth. Well, my boss passed Thursday. So,
my condolences, man. Wow.
I appreciate it. But I had a question for you. I wanted to know, like what person in your life had passed that you had, like, like it was real important to you and that really shook you up. And what mindset did you have, that made you, like, appreciate life and stuff and, like, want to go harder? Like, I just want to know, like, who was that person for you and what mindset did you have to keep going forward?
Well, man, to be honest with you, well, my brother passed this time last year. My brother passed January 3rd last year.
My birthday too. That's crazy. My birthday January 3rd too.
Wow. And so I'm still not over that. So and I know you're not. But to be honest with you, man, throughout my life, what always gave me inspiration to do better was where I came from. I'm talking about where I started at, because, coming through my era, everything that was glamorous to me was either on TV or what we saw in the streets. And my life was glamorous because a couple of doors from me, a pimp lived. And through him, I saw what glamour was, the way he carried himself, the way he dressed, the way he acted. So I always wanted to be like him. And once I always had a good hand for catching ladies, for catching girls. And see, I was a little different from most dudes, because trust and believe, I was in high school, I had 2 or 3 girlfriends and they all knew about each other. You know what I'm saying? So I was just a little different, but I just wanted to live, man. I had so many dreams when I was a kid. And one thing that happened was being in the game. I swear, and I tell people this, and they doubt me, but I don't give a fuck. Every dream I ever had, I made it come true by through the game, by living through the game. The car that my dream car when I was a kid, I wind up possessing that car as I got older. So, you know,
what was that car again?
That was a 1935 Auburn Roadster, man. You know, and I wind up having that car. But what I'm saying is that it's like once you start having things, you realize that there's more better things. So that's why I always say how high is high. Life don't stop, because no matter what, see, people talk about that material things don't mean nothing, but life is about material things. You know, you will sleep better on that $2,500 mattress than you will on that $600 mattress. So I'm saying that to say, you got to continue to make life better. And that's what I always wanted to do. You know, I got a Cadillac. Okay, everybody else got a Cadillac. Well, let me go exotic. You know, let me get an exotic car. Or let me get a Mercedes. Or let me get a Rolls. You know, I want to keep reaching for the best, man, because how high is high. And I always been like that since high school, you know? So. Yeah. That's what you learned. That's what you learned from the pimp, right? That lives next door to you. Yeah, that's how I learned about life, you know? I had a lot of people pass in my family, but, you know, as each one passed, I always had a chance to, not all of them, but a lot of them, I had a chance to ask them throughout their life, you know, man, did you enjoy your life? What would you do different? So when people ask me that question, I tell them I wouldn't do nothing to change the way I live and the way I grew up, you know, and the life that I led, you know. I don't, you know, I you know, because I always wanted to have the best, man. You know, that's when I realized that the more money you make, the more money you have, the better things that you're going to acquire. Why? Because they're there for you to have, you know. So that's my personal thoughts, man, you know. But I'm just saying, you know, people passing, like I said, you know, it just makes me realize that life is short, and life is short, man. You know, you might think that it's long, but life is really short. And you look up and you're an old man, and then you regret, and then you got regrets. Oh man, I wish I should have did this. I should have did that. I don't have none of those regrets, you know. And I piggyback off that, you know, I piggyback off that from my different loved ones passing on and never doing what they really wanted to do in life. And I made up my mind that wasn't going to be the case for me. So, you know, that's why I tell people that's, you know, in their 20s and their 30s and their 40s, man, you better do everything that you could dream of doing if possible, because life is short, man. And it's to be a shame to waste your life living and then leave this earth and you didn't and you know, you didn't do everything that you wanted to do, or you didn't even make an attempt to do it. All you did is talked about it and dreamed about it. You didn't make it come true. So, yeah. But all right, man. Got any more questions, man? I appreciate you calling in, man.
Oh no, I'll just keep calling in, you know, whenever you go live or whatever.
Okay, man. Appreciate it, man. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna see if we got any more questions, man, while the show is going on. Drew the Third, Thomas McGowan. Yeah, there you go. JP McKay. What Jay, he said, tell these young P's if they got no record of pending cases, get them and their ladies some passports. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's all part of growing in the game. 100 Acre Woods, what did he say? He says, humans are energetic, mentally and emotionally. You transfer both mentally and emotional states in a relationship. Exactly, 100 Acre Woods. That's right, man. I totally agree with you on that. Great statement. Okay. Okay, the pandemic sale is still going on. As you can see at the bottom, the pandemic sale consists of, if you want to get my whole game piece library, there's 65 game pieces. Normally it sells for $650, but during the pandemic sale, which has been going on for a few months now, and as long as the pandemic is going on, I'm gonna keep the pandemic sale going on. You can get the whole game piece library, 65 game pieces for $300. Now, the second part of the pandemic sale is this. You get 8 game pieces for $50. You get 12 game pieces for $80, or you get 100 game pieces. 100 game pieces. You get 20 game pieces for $100. Let me start that over again. You get 20 game pieces for $100, or you get 12 game pieces for $80, or you can get 8 game pieces for $50. You can hit me on my IG, which is Shante Parker. You can hit me on my Facebook, which is Shante Parker, or YouTube. So what I'm saying is that as compared to these videos, my game pieces, they really go into detail on, like I have this series, Getting at a Square series, Getting at a Square, part 1, part 2, breaking down the square and flipping the square, and Getting at a Square in the Club. That's just the Getting at a Square series. And in these series, like I said, I get all the way down, all the way into detail. All you have to do is just, take this game and put it in your own words and pop it the way you want to pop it. So, and I want you guys to remember that you are the center of the universe. The world revolves around you. That's how I feel. Nothing happens without you making it happen. How about you work on your dreams by working on your flaws? Because you can't be who you want to be, which is a real man, which is a thinker, which is a creator, which is a builder. We all working on building our empire. We all going down different roads, but the end result, we all want the same. We all want to be successful. We all want to be happy. We all want the lady of our dreams. We all should want to have a purpose in this life. We all should want to leave something behind. And I know that, what I'm going to leave behind for y'all is going to be the knowledge about the game, the knowledge about how to live and be real. Okay. Top of it, what's your name? What city you calling from?
You feel me? This New Money, man. I'm in Vegas right now.
All right, New Money from Vegas. What's up with you, man?
You know what I'm saying? I had a question for you. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but you feel me? I was wondering what would you say is the key to longevity? You feel me? Like, what would you say is the key to having a female for like 10, 15, 20 years?
Yeah. That's what, that's one of my game pieces, how to get longevity. You know what I'm saying? So I really go into detail in it on that. But the way, but the way that you get longevity out your woman is by continue to give her knowledge about what life is. Because as men, the world's our easel. We got the brush. You got to paint that picture to your woman, and make that picture into a reality. And you do that every day. Every day, your woman should be waiting to see what the new day gonna bring. She should be waiting to see how exciting you're gonna make the next day. She should be waiting to hear your voice. She should be waiting to see you. What my baby gonna look like today? How fly he gonna be? how sharp he gonna be from me helping him look like that. See, all ladies want to do, they just want to see where their money going. All ladies want to do is for us to make them happy, keep a smile on their face. That's how you get longevity, by continue to upgrade you and by continue to upgrade your woman. See, whatever you did this year, you should be proud of yourself, saying, "Oh man, I really progressed." And then you got to think, man, did I really progress with my bra? Is my woman, do I have her tighter than I had her last year? See, because it's all about you. Longevity is you continue to keep it live, man. Continue to let your woman continue to bring the feminine side. Continue to keep the femininity, in your woman. A lot of dudes forget that, man. I'm talking about keep on buying her the different perfumes, keep on sending her the little cards and, giving her the flowers. Keep letting her know that you're thinking about her. Man, you keep doing that every day. Man, you think a broad want to leave that shit? Huh?
Yeah, you're right.
Man.
That's I have me a female, like, I have me a female. I'm young, you feel me? I'm still, you feel me, in my teens, but you feel me, I have me, you feel me, my little first, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I've been, all my family members, you feel me, I was raised around this, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I kind of gravitated towards it, you feel me? Because, like they say, it's in you, not on you.
Exactly.
So, you know what I'm saying? I've always had real good conversation, you know what I mean? And, the female that I did have, you know what I'm saying, I was talking good. It was more or less like, it had me evaluating my game, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I was just sitting there trying to talk to her. I'm talking good. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're going to build your credit. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get you a new apartment, get you a car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I elevated hard, you know what I'm saying? 17 with a Benz, you feel what I'm saying? $1,500 rings, you know what I mean? Like, I'm doing good, you know what I mean? Now I'm building my credit, all that. I'm telling her, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? We can build, you know what I mean? But in my head, it was like, you know what I mean? Damn, she ain't really want too much for herself. So it had me thinking, like, what did I do wrong for her to just, you know what I'm saying, up and leave and then come back and they want to up and leave again, you know what I mean? So what can I do to make this last longer, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not no boring person, you know what I'm saying? I took her out, got her some new earrings, you know what I mean? Bought her a new outfit, had her looking good.
Yeah.
Next day, she brought back a whole stack. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You feel me? I was like, damn.
Yeah. So you got the answer. All you gotta do, to get longevity is just continue to upgrade you and continue to upgrade her. Just keep being a man. Keep making her happy. Hey, man. And like I said, by you doing that, she gonna start. She gonna continue to treat you the same way.
Right. That's crazy you say that, because I was talking to this little, you know what I'm saying, I have me a little Asian chick, but she unruly. She want to argue all the time. I'm a Leo, you know what I'm saying? I ain't one of them argumentative people, you know what I mean? I'd be like, yeah, you right, you know what I'm saying, whatever. You feel me? I let it be what it is, because I ain't finna, you know what I'm saying, I don't do that tit for tat back and forth, you feel me?
Yeah.
So right now, I'm really talking to this white broad right now, because a lot of the game that I got, a lot of my peers and people, because I be watching your videos all the time, getting video, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of game to, like, you know what I'm saying, elevate what I got going on and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, they, you know what I'm saying, I hear a lot of people, I don't know if you heard of, you know what I'm saying, Boss Hog. And,
yeah, I'm familiar with him, yeah.
Yeah, they be telling me, they like, when I be watching their videos, they be like, man, get you a white girl, get you a white girl, get you a white girl.
Well, you got to, well, my answer to that, man, is that, you got to like who like you. Color don't matter. It's, you got to like who like you, man. So, yeah. All right, man. Appreciate you calling in, man.
Right on, man.
Okay. All right. Okay. Glass it up, man. All right. Bianca Van Buren says the difference between a dream and a goal is a plan. So true. The difference between a dream and a goal is a plan. Thank you, Bianca Van Buren. All right. So now, as I close this show, I want you guys to remember that your character is what's important. Every time you come in contact with a female that you're trying to have, or she trying to have you, make sure you got some chemistry going before you even continue the conversation. Make sure that you have something in common to talk about. You got to have something in common to even complete the conversation. Stop being boring. Stop. You know how you change up who you are for this new year? Dig a little deeper and find out, what makes you tick. Deep a little deeper and start controlling those emotions that you have. Don't no woman want no man that she know that if she say certain words to, that you gonna flip the hell out. Excuse me. Stop being predictable. I'm saying that stuff is not, that makes you boring. Energize yourself so you can, if you energize yourself, man, baby gonna be energized. You ain't gonna have to think of things to do to make you guys smile. She gonna think of it because she see you thinking of it. She see you planning something nice for you and her. She gonna do the same thing for you. Like I say, you get back what you give. Topper, what's your name? What city you calling from?
Big Tay, this Black Gangsters.
This who?
Naptown, Big Gangsters.
Big Gangsters. Hey, what's going on with you, man?
Man, chilling like ice, man. You got it.
Is it snowing back there yet?
Sure is.
Oh, it is?
Hey, say, man.
Yeah.
I've been to Grand Rapids, man.
Yeah.
When I went, I ain't had my paper situated, so all I seen was possibilities.
Yeah, Grand Rapids is a nice city, man. Yeah.
It's a lot of richness out there.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, man. I had a few brides out there too, but I wasn't enthusiastic about it because I ain't had my situation situated. But I said, boy, one thing about it is it's definitely worth revisiting.
Yeah, definitely, man. Like I say, nice city, man. Real nice city. Yeah.
It is. But check me out though. These youngsters nowadays, they just don't have a clue. They screwed up out here, man. And it's up to OGs like y'all to just carry the torch. And I'm seeing a lot of y'all OGs out here, y'all second win now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Right.
So I don't know if you remember the last time I called you, man. I was chopping it up like, man, I like how you and Rosebud got y'all brotherhood, right? Uh-huh. So my right hand man just got out the feds like 5 years ago, and he drive trucks. Mm-hmm. And we like tired and tight. That's my brother. Ain't too many people could call me and get me up out my seat when it's wartime.
Yeah, right. I got you. Right. Yeah.
He's one of them cats that can summon me anytime I'm there.
Right. That's your partner. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I take brotherhood serious. So, especially on that Black Power Huey Newton type shit.
Right. Yeah.
So whenever a sucker or one of them low caliber dudes, because it's a difference between high caliber being and a low caliber being. You a high caliber being. So many low caliber beings running out here, man. Listen, man. One day these females gonna learn, but until then, it's gonna take the high caliber being to totally separate from these low caliber.
Of course, yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
You're exactly right. And once you separate, then you sure gonna get noticed. So you're exactly right about that, man.
See, when I see you, I see the epitome of a pimp. You dress fly, you got the long your jewel shining. Look like you got a damn comment on your wrist. You know, you're a damn shooting star.
Yeah.
So you gotta separate the real from these fake ass niggas, because it's a rapper named Vado. He's from Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
He said everyone want to shine, but everything ain't gold.
That's right. Great statement, man. Great statement.
You feel me?
Yeah.
There's so many perpetrated motherfuckers out here.
Yeah. But one thing about all them perpetrators, like I said, man, the real gonna always shine through. You know, the madness. You know, always. So that's why I tell people, you know, about being an individual. An individual gonna always shine, man, because somebody gonna always spot the individual. You know, those of us that's got the big mouth, those of us that talk the loudest, that ain't always the one that's heard. You know.
There you have it. There you have it. And contrary to that, hey, we gotta start holding these niggas accountable. Hey,
I agree.
Hey, man, if you an OG, you can't be hanging around no Rudy Boo.
That's right.
Especially around where we from, shit, we still active, we still out here. So
exactly.
Anytime a lane come around, we gonna smell you.
That's right.
Our antennas go up because we've been through too much funk out here in these streets to let one of you sucker motherfuckers see through our crevices and think it's all goody.
There you go.
You know,
right.
You know, we ain't going down like that.
That's right.
Going down like that. And I feel the same way for culture vultures, people from other races,
right,
trying to swat their way into our circle and get down with us. Listen, man, one thing about me and my close constituents, ain't nobody from no other race finna drop an N-bomb around us. You fuck around, get murdered.
Yeah. That's right.
We still follow those same principles.
That's right.
Only thing changed, them suckers out there, them old lame ass low caliber beam motherfuckers out there that be dancing on TV with them garbage raps and them garbage tight ass pants. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So them real OGs, we gotta hold them accountable. You
right.
can't be hanging around no garbage rappers. They say, oh yeah, let the youngsters do their thing. Let the youngsters do their thing. It ain't like you doing no hardcore athleticism.
Right. Exactly. Right.
It's old school individuals in their 80s and their 70s and 80s that stay in Japan and a fucking 30-year-old bodybuilder up.
Right. Exactly.
It don't matter.
Right.
It don't matter how old you is to get down.
No, it's what's in your heart, man. It's how big your heart is, man. You know. All right, man. Appreciate you calling in, man.
All right.
Okay, man. All right. Mr. Swift 1, top of it. Tony Red 718, top of it, man. Mervyn Cage. I said just a real woman would take care of a man who takes care of himself because she knows he can take care of her. Exactly. That's a good statement. Okay. I think this is gonna be my last call. I've been on here, man. I've been on this air, man, almost 2 hours, man. This is my last call. Hey, what's your name? What city you calling from?
Hollywood, Shantae, this Black Wall Street.
Hey, Black Wall Street, what's going on with you, man?
Oh man, just calling to kick the game around with you, OG.
Yeah, I'm just letting these guys know that life ain't gonna never change, you know, until you change yourself. Yeah, it ain't all that shit about I ain't changing for nobody. Well, to people who said I ain't changing for nobody, then you just gonna keep on being a miserable person, and you're gonna keep making people miserable. You don't have, man, we ain't gotta live our life like that. If you don't want baby ain't fitting your program, well then, shit, let her go.
And that validates my point, OG, because it's like, if you, as a man, you don't have your emotions icy and you ain't in your feelings, you're going to quit every bitch that you come across.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I'll give you a prime example. I took baby out to eat, today, like you say, we number one, but we'll put baby first.
Right.
So I took her out to eat or whatever, and she talking loud because she's so excited. And I'm saying to myself, you know, baby, you know, you got to keep it down. You're going to have some class when you're dining with a pimp. You know
there you go. There you go.
And she got a kind of attitude a little bit because she didn't understand, you know, the way I was coming at her.
Right.
But I had to, you know, explain to her that, you know what I mean, we carry ourselves a certain type of way that set ourselves head and shoulders above everybody else that we're around because we respect ourselves and everything that's around us. And my point is that, like you say, having yourself in check and not being in your feelings, I could have smashed off on a broad, you know, verbally, like, you know, bitch, just shut the fuck up. But instead, you know, I use more honey than vinegar.
There you go.
I just explained it to her sweetly.
Yeah, you explained why you was checking her. You checked her, but you explained to her why, and I'm sure she understood that.
Yes, sir.
There you go. There you go.
What I'm saying, OG. So you can teach us about how it's important for us to have our mind right as men because they reacting off of everything that we do. Exactly.
That's why I say, as men with our lady, you know, we always on stage. You know, we're always on stage with her. And so that being said, she's watching us. She's listening to us. Now, when you guys went out, if you'd have got loud just right along with her, then she'd have been right at home because she's following your lead. See, class, you can't teach class. You can, but you can't teach class. You can show a lady or a man what class is about, but whether they accept what it takes to have class, that's up to them. So that's why I say you can't teach class. You know, class is something that you work on. And yeah, it's a daily thing. And see that, man, like I say, man, you know, that here's another thing when somebody who asked me earlier, you know, how you get longevity out of a woman, what Black Wall Street just said, here's another perfect example of how to get longevity out of your woman by continuing to make sure that you show her what class is, and she gonna see class through you, and she gonna act accordingly. We on stage with our woman, man. They want to be just like us. They want to act just like us because they know that they know that you that man. So they want to act just like you, or they want to act just like us. So we got to put on the show.
The goal is to lock her. You know, you want to lock her.
That's right.
Lock her and keep her in pocket and keep her happy. And that's what's going to keep your money. And that's what's going to keep everything in harmony at home.
That's right.
Because, I mean, I've been having nothing but success since I've been listening to you. My only thing is just management now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Right. That's going to be my next show. We're going to kick it around about some management. But that's, you know, that's a big topic right there. So you just, huh?
I was going to ask you, what are the similarities and the differences between the P's of today and the P's of yesterday?
The difference, I would say that the difference is coming through my era. Hey man, listen, we was all about show and tell. We all about the glitter and the glamour. Hey, you see me, you ain't got to wonder, you ain't got to ask if it's the pimping. Because when you see me, you know what it is. And that's the difference. Everybody was trying to outdo everybody. Everybody was trying to have their car flyer than the next man. Everybody was trying to have their jewelry bigger and flyer than the next man. Everybody was trying to outdress everybody. Everybody in the difference is we was on stage every day and we performed. Nowadays, the game, they ain't even got no stage to perform on. You understand? They ain't got no stage to perform on because they don't stand up to what it takes to be on stage. And that's believing in you, knowing who you are. You know, I come out on the track, all my peers wearing jeans and tennis shoes and fly t-shirts. So I want to fit in. So I'm gonna start dressing just like them, knowing that that's not me. But because I want to, I don't want to ruffle no feathers. I don't want my peers saying nothing because I'm trying to stand out. So I'm gonna be a little sucker, and I'm gonna be Ike and Mike alike like everybody else. See, that's the difference. You know, coming through my era, wasn't no Ike, Mike, all alike. Everybody was trying to be different. Everybody was trying to outshine everybody. That's what made the competition fun, man.
Exactly, because you know, like my niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like they dress casual sometimes, but they more to like the latest fashion.
Exactly.
Denim and streetwear. With me, I like more hard sharpener marks and Versace suits. I might not pay that much for them.
Right.
Like they run sales on them between $500 and $1,000.
Right.
But I'm always have on some Creed or some Bond No. 9 or some Baccarat.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And
Exactly.
a nice plain watch on. Because a bitch can tell the difference between a quality nigga and a nigga that just got some money.
That's right. Exactly. That's right. You're exactly right. You're exactly right.
That's what I'm learning, OG, how much power we have as men to either break these bitches or let them get away with their bullshit or kick them out the stable. It's all on what we want because they gonna be who they are because they emotional. That's just the way they are and the shit that they deal with when they're away from us. However, man, it's either fight, flight, or put that bitch back in pocket. That's right.
You're exactly right. So for those of you guys that's listening, you know, Black Wall Street, he kicks in some real up-to-date, on-time game. And what he said was real. You on stage every day, man. You know, what makes us, that's what I'm saying. And another difference is just what I said, you know, we made sure that we stood out and shined and glittered. You know, we made sure that whatever female we see, in her mind, she like, damn, who is this masked man? What does he do? I hope he say something to me so I can just find out what does he do for a living? Because he looked too motherfucking good. See, that's the approach that we all had. You understand what I'm saying? And nowadays, it ain't like that. They ain't in the game nowadays, they ain't putting themselves on the market to see who gonna outshine who. Who got the most toys is who wins. You know? So, you know, that's what the part of the game, that's the difference, man. And I know you see it too. That's the difference, man. You know.
Most definitely, you know.
Yeah.
And a bitch weakness is a pimp's weakness.
That's right. That's right.
You know, because it don't matter, you know, because I need a whole, like, an attorney need a paralegal. You feel me?
That's right. That's right. Yeah, so man.
Any bitch could be broke, but number one, she gotta like you first.
That's right.
And then her money gonna only be as long as your game is.
Exactly. That's right. All right, Black Wall Street. Appreciate you calling in, man.
OG, I wish you would never got out the game, man.
All right, man. Appreciate you, man.
Come get back in the game.
All right, Black Wall Street. I appreciate you, man. All right, glasses up, man. All right. Okay. It's really been a pleasure kicking it with you guys. Uber Smooth. Okay. Bianca Van Buren, you know, she put class up. And I want you guys to remember, you got to have class. You know, you got to have something. You got to have something that's going to attract you to this lady that you continue to work on you to catch or come in contact with this lady of your dreams. I'm saying you stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Because when I say life is all about timing, I really mean that life is all about timing. So if you ready, you know you ready. When you come in contact with her and your eyes meet before you say any words, you gonna know. And she gonna know. Because you're not, you know, the chemistry gonna be there. It's gonna be there. It's gonna shock you because it's gonna happen so fast. You know, all of a sudden, oh man, the broad I've been looking for, here she is. Oh man, there she is right there. What do I do? No, don't think about what you do. There she is. She right there. Man, make your approach. But make sure that you have the right words and not the wrong delivery. Because that's what's going to get you that second call or that second date. I want you guys to remember that you the prize. It's all about you. You can't blame nobody else for your shortcomings. Everything that happens to you is your fault in some kind of way. We all start off with 24 hours in a day. How you use your 24 hours, that's on you. Stop complaining if you're not doing something to change you. You sitting back wondering why you don't have no lady right now by your side? It's probably because you're not ready to bring no female into your life. You keep catching these ladies and they're lasting for a couple of months and then they're gone. And you kind of figure out, dog, why these ladies keep moving? It's you. 99% of the time, it's you. You got to sit back, turn you inside out. Recognize what your flaws are. Recognize what's stopping you from being happy. And then start working on it. You with your woman, you can't figure out why she's not smiling as much as she was in that first year. Go back to what you did. Go back to what you used to catch her and turn it up 3 times. You're not dumb. You're not an idiot. You cannot tell me that you don't know what to do to put a smile on your woman's face and keep it there. You cannot tell me that. Stop leaving out the part of your life with your woman where you keep her being feminine, where you continue to bring out the femininity in your woman. And it's really easy. The way you touch her, the way you talk to her, the different things that you do to show her just what you're feeling inside. Don't be afraid to talk to your woman. That's the only way that, y'all gonna get to be as solid as one. The only way y'all gonna get to, listen, you with your woman, together y'all one, going down the same road together with blinders on, so there's no distraction. Putting brick by brick into building that empire. Every time we take a half a step back, we learn more, and then we take 3 more steps forward. Have a plan and stick to the plan. Discuss your plan with your woman. All she want to do is be a part of your life. All she want to do is be a part of you. Maybe that's what your problem is. Maybe that's what's missing in you keeping the smile on baby's face till her jaws ache. Maybe that's what's missing. Let her be a part of you. Let her be a part of your life. Quit trying to do your own thing and this woman with you, but you're not including her. And then you wonder why her lips are always pooched out. Then you wonder why her jaw's always tight. Let her be a part of your life. She probably help you on your mission. You probably get there quicker. Quit just looking at her. Quit just listening to her and talking to her. Start listening to what she's saying. Start feeling what she's feeling. Then you're going to find out how to keep that smile on her face. All right. Don Coolio Squad, top of it to you, man. Hey, it's been a pleasure kicking it with you guys. And on the next show, I think I'm gonna have Jazzy on. I'm gonna see about that. And I want you guys to have some questions. We can call in and ask Jazzy. I ain't talking about none of that lame shit. You guys got questions that you want to ask a lady that was in the game for over 15 years and stayed dedicated to her man. So you guys put your questions together for the next show, and we're going to have a Q&A with Jazzy. All right. It's been a pleasure. And get you some game, man. I'm out.